Hey guys, what's up? It's Jules here with my son Ewan. Hello, my boy. Haven't seen you in a week.
No, dude, that's an interesting drink you got there.
It is some Barocca because I'm not feeling 100%, and that is not an advert for them. They don't sponsor this. Anyway, let's hit the intro because we've got some news. So hit that jingle.
Looks like there's news a-brewing. Guess it's time for Jules and Ewan.
Yes, mate. Oh no, my Barocca.
With your Barocca.
Barocca, buy it in stores now. So basically, today we're talking about Batman, not Barocca.
No.
Both tasty. Looking like Granny's peach tea though, which is a reference to
that film everyone saw.
Yeah, that was an interesting DCEU submission, wasn't it? But anyway, we are talking about the Batman because do you remember back in the day when Batman was played by Ben Affleck, Batfleck?
Yeah.
That was a thing, and then he was sad Batfleck for a bit, and then a lot of rumours came out that he didn't want to play Batman anymore, including himself. It seemed that he was a bit sort of like distancing himself from the role. Well, it turns out that maybe that's just not the case.
Yeah.
Maybe he actually does want to do the role again. Excuse me while I take a sip of my Barocca.
Gotta make that really loud sip, really slurp it. There we go. Yeah, so there was a rumour that's kind of come out on Twitter over the past 24 hours by a guy called Daniel RPK. He has a lot of followers on Twitter, so I equate follow account with importance, and the more followers you have, you must be pretty important. So yeah, he says that Ben Affleck is still interested. He has no kind of all the rumours about him not being interested in the role are completely bollocks, completely wrong. And he's kind of so Ben Affleck is staying as Batman.
But it's weird because he took a long time for him to actually get this out to the community. Like a lot of people were speculating, including himself, that he wasn't sure about the future of Batman and the Justice League and things like that. But why didn't he step up sooner and say, no, I actually still definitely am going to play Batman, or I at least have a vested interest in playing him? Because by distancing himself, I feel that that's actually harmed the DCEU as a product. I'm not saying that it's in dire straits, but there could be a lot could be done to the DCEU films to get it back on its feet. And one of them would be to have one of your leading actors actually not just go, I'm not feeling it
today.
Not feeling it today. But but now I am.
Yeah.
Now it's like,
the literal Warner Brothers are there, just kind of stood judging Ben, like, are you really Ben? You're doing this to us now?
Yeah.
But kind of it's interesting because he was meant to direct it, and he was also writing it with his Argo friend Chris Terrio, who is an Academy Award winner. Academy Award winning screenwriter, and
good film by the way, very good film.
And they were meant to be writing it, and then there were talks that there was going a massive rewrite because he wanted Deathstroke to be the main villain. Which to me, if you're looking at the DCEU and the problems it has with action and CGI, Deathstroke probably isn't the villain you want to use for that. And Matt Reeves, who obviously had great success with the Planet of the Apes reboot films, has come in, and it looks as though he's looking to impart his own stamp on the character, which led to people thinking that maybe Jake Gyllenhaal might be playing Batman. And there were other talks.
Which would be a great casting choice, if I'm honest. If you want it to be a sort of darker, more edgier version of Batman, which Warner Brothers definitely want to push.
Yes.
Their versions of their superheroes definitely have taken on this gritty atmosphere, whereas Marvel seems to be like bathing in the sunlight and the silliness of the 80s nostalgia. We have the DC, which
with
is
the wrong
sort
kind of 80s nostalgia.
Yeah, the heroin and the crack overdose and stuff like that.
Reaganomics.
Reaganomics, yo.
Yeah.
John Cena, you know the wrestler?
Yeah,
Master
I do.
Reaganomics.
Yes, those funny shorts.
Yeah, so basically, if they were to bring Jake Gyllenhaal, it would make sense, but that doesn't seem to be the case
may or may not
anymore.
have a video coming out how Warner Brothers should do the new Batman film. So stay tuned for that.
I'm looking forward to that. That will be much like this glass of Barocca, very refreshing and totally not tasting like piss. This is awful, by the way.
Oh,
this is absolutely. It's not even Barocca, to be honest. It's some discount one that I got from Aldi.
It's really sad. Do you want to know the other thing in the rumor?
What?
The guy said that there were other DC things to expect at San Diego Comic-Con, which is like geek mecca. They've got Aquaman trailer and panel potentially happening. Shazam teaser, because Shazam's been going behind the scenes. I think the set photos for that actually look really funny. I'm looking forward to seeing Billy Batson be really It's gonna be like Big, but with superheroes. I just love Big.
I thought it was really funny because a while back I did a list or an editorial where I made fun of like Shazam. I said that it's a very weird sound to make, and all the people in the comments were like, how dare you speak badly about Shazam. Have you not heard the word Shazam said out loud in a serious I'm just saying.
Don't speak ill of Billy Batson.
I'm just saying, if you're going up to somebody and it's like, I'm a bank robber, I've got a gun, and you walk up there, and I know that Shazam's got powers and he probably could stop the gun or whatever, just go with it on this one, and he just says, I'm Shazam, you would laugh. You sound like you're a cleaning product.
Yeah, he was called Captain Marvel, but they can't use that name.
Yeah, I know,
anymore.
right? Yeah, I wonder who's got that. I wonder who's
There's
got
also
that.
talk of Wonder Woman sequel, Cheetah being revealed for the first time. I think Kate McKinnon was in talks to play the part a while back.
That's a perfect
And
villain
then
to
there
play.
was also Cyborg film kind of included in the official slate going forward, because they've got that big kind of. You've seen the promo shot they have at the moment before all DC films, where it's all of them lined up.
Yep.
Lots of different characters in there. It's exciting. And
I would
then
actually like to see more done with Cyborg, because he was actually one of the interesting points about Justice League, and I feel like he was completely underutilized in it. So I feel like there's a lot more to tell with him.
And then lastly, he expects Affleck and Reeves to come on stage together and give each other a big old hug. So there we go.
I mean, a handshake will do. They're not best mates. They don't go fishing together at the weekends.
You don't know what they get up to in their spare time.
Yeah, well, I know what you get up to with Adam Cleary now. I've been seeing the pictures come up. You don't think that the dark web hides these things, man? I find what I find.
You find what you find.
Find what I find.
Jules finds what he finds, and we find the news, and then you find us.
I'll tell you what, if you are going to find something, find a better f***ing Barocca than the one I bought. It's absolutely terrible. Anyway, that's been the news, as well as some other little bits there. Hope you've enjoyed it. As always, all we do is try to entertain you a little bit. God, this really hasn't worked to actually drain my life more than anything. It's not improved it in the slightest. Anyway, as always, I've been Jules. This has been my son, Ewan. Thank you very much. I didn't mean to caress you there. That was a bit weird. Don't want to get you taken away from me again. And we'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.
Bye.